Time Miller, Bordejo here, live, not live, it's a YouTube video, it's not live, in Texas. That's right, I'm out here in San Antonio, flew into Austin last night, currently staying in an Airbnb, which for my American friends, I'm sure you'll be like, it's just a standard American house. But for me, stupid British, stupid Britain man, it's the greatest thing ever. So in case you don't know, I haven't seen any of my other videos, I'm here to wrestle for Mission Pro Wrestling, which is Thunder Rosa's promotion, the current AEW Women's Champion, which is pretty cool. This is where we're at, there's a front door. His house, and it's like 100 degrees or something today. Not degrees, Fahrenheit, but still. Now this to me is the coolest thing ever. Giant fan, which I need desperately. And then I'm staying in here with all my crap everywhere, straight away, like it's meant to be. But yeah, for me, this is such a cool experience because I've done Dallas a couple of times, I've been to New York, I've been to Chicago, and I've just stayed in hotels. But I mean, if I can open the front door, and you get this, and that is the most, that is the most American thing as the cowbell goes off. That's the most American thing I've ever seen, and it makes me happy. This is the kind of America you want to see when you come to America. So yeah, I will keep you documented as much as I can. Today I'm going out to film some content with Thunder Rosa, which is the dumbest sentence I've ever said in my entire life. And obviously I'll try and get some stuff for me too. And then it's the show tomorrow, where I also get a bunch of content. And then we're flying home. So it's quite an experience. Kind of crazy, kind of random. Already gone out and had an American breakfast, which I always like, is, well, it's better than English breakfast. I'm not going to lie. And then hopefully when we do get back from this, all the craziness calm down for a little bit with the move and obviously this kind of stuff. We get back to daily uploads and everything will be fun again. Right, let's go. All right, so I told you we're gonna vlog today. I'm in downtown San Antonio in Casa Rio. I've got a hat. And you'll be like, Simon, I don't ever see you wear a hat. Well, look who bought me a hat. It's my good friend Thunder Rosa.
Hey.
How you doing, Thunder Rosa?
I am super happy because I'm eating right now, finally. I'm having breakfast.
And
so.
you're getting assaulted with the camera straight away.
Oh my God.
As soon as we eat. Honestly, right, walk me through it. So we've got the most ridiculous amount of...
those are fajitas. Fajitas are very famous. I brought him here because like the fajitas here are actually really good. I look so red, dude. It's like warm. It's like when you come to San Antonio, your skin looks so much better. Look, I look so hydrated. So let me just get bite this. Oh, this is an enchilada.
I mean, look how good that looks, right? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, so these fajitas are really good. This is meat, the roti meat, and chicken. It comes with frijoles charros, which are very specific. You guys can go and look at it on Google. They're very delicious. Do you eat bacon?
No, I don't know. Is there bacon in there?
There's bacon.
Ah, screwed. I can't have it.
You should have told me. You would ask for the other one. I'll eat them for you.
Yeah, exactly. I did it for you. I did it for you. You wanted them more. Yeah.
Then we have the Mexican rice, the white one right here. No, the white one. The orange one. Then we have the queso, which you should put queso on your tacos.
The queso is so good. It's like the best cheese we've ever had.
Then you have the vegetables, there's grilled vegetables that you put in the tacos too. And I got him specifically today flour tortillas. These flour tortillas are delicious. We're gonna get fat. We're probably after this, we're not gonna eat anything.
No. And are you wrestling tomorrow as well?
No, I'm not. Thank you.
No, some of us are wrestling tomorrow, and it's gonna look really, really bloated. But who cares? I don't care. We're gonna eat. So, obviously you got your training in, even though we're away. And I found an LA Fitness, which will give me a free pass, which kind of sucks. So I want to go to Planet Fitness, because everybody tells me how bad it is. But look, it looks pretty good, right? Got this massive sort of like functional fitness area, which is pretty cool. And also I wanted some kind of pre-workout, because it's fun when you're in America. And I got this. It's called Super Creatine. And I'm pretty sure it's EAA aminos, a bunch of creatine. How is it super creatine? Creatine is just creatine. Ultra Cock 10, don't even know what that is, sounds bizarre, and just so much caffeine. Now I'm a man that doesn't drink caffeine. This is probably going to be a terrible idea, but you know, I like trying out new gyms, not only in the UK, I like it in the UK, love it when you go abroad, so gonna do this quickly. Then of course, it's Friday, so I'll get back home to do SmackDown and Rampage, ups and downs, what culture, that doesn't stop, so yeah, should be good. This is the day of the event when we got there, and they got all these awesome sort of graphic novel looking me versus JP Harlow comic book covers made, I guess. And you're damn right I'm going to frame one and put it on my wall. But we also signed some and gave them to the fans. I just thought it was cool. So we were backstage at the Mission Pro Wrestling show. I found this little cubby hole. If we go in here, I will plunge into darkness. And I'm going to try and get as much footage as I can. Obviously, it's hard. But man, the crowd is so big, they've run out of chairs. Which I presume means people are standing. Now, this makes this situation 10 times more nerve-wracking, as you can imagine. I mean, look, you always want a big crowd, that's what we do this for. Sound like an idiot, what a stupid thing to say. But, you know, now, I don't know how many people give a shit about me or not. Oh, rest swear word. But even if there's one, you want to make sure you go out there and you want to make sure you do a good job. So, like I said, I try and get creps as much as I can. But this is surreal and this is cool. And hopefully anybody watching this can use this to say, oh no, it's not WWE or AEW or anything like that. But you have to deal in the experiences that you are lucky enough to get. And you know, when I started wrestling, I never thought I'd come across to Texas to wrestle. I've seen San Antonio, I've had a lot of fun. So yeah, I think my point I'm trying to get across is that it doesn't always have to be sort of the super major goal, the super major dream like WWE, AEW, NFL, MLB, soccer, Premier League, whatever the hell. You know, just do the stuff that you want to do. And like I say, enjoy the things that come after that. Because if you put the work in, and yeah, you have to have some talent, but sometimes it's more about luck and timing. But if you've got all of that, I think like 9 times out of 10, you'll get sick. And if I go out there and shit the bed, which could very well happen because I'm so nervous, at least I did it, you know? And I think that's the kind of thing that fuels me forward. No one can ever take this away from me, and I'd rather feel like an idiot for trying and falling on my ass, probably quite literally, than for not trying at all. There's my cheesy Instagram speech. No idea why I decided to give that now. Let's go and do it.
Hello everyone, we are here at Mission Pro Wrestling. I'm with Simon Miller.
It's
who
true.
Has come all the way, jet lagged and all.
Jet lagged is ridiculous.
Jet lagged and all, filled with tacos. Welcome to San Antonio.
I mean, it's a pleasure to be here. It's very surreal, but I genuinely appreciate you opening your arms and letting me come into your city, your town, your state, and your wrestling promotion.
We are here, I mean, you are here at Mission Pro, you're experiencing it for the first time.
I know.
How does it feel?
Again, it doesn't feel real, which sounds weird because it definitely is real. I'm definitely here. I'm definitely steady, but it's one of those things, when you start wrestling, you always like to think you'll be able to travel the world and do it. But do you actually think it's going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. And the fact that we're here about to do it, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very humbled and very pumped for the whole thing.
It's really exciting. We have a very exciting night ahead of us. We have tons of matches, but I know one of the matches that's talked about the most is the match between you and JP Harlow. And we've talked a lot about it, you know, and he's very confident going in.
He is very confident going in. And look, I don't know about JP Harlow. Like, it wasn't a surprise to me. There's a reason he has done what he's done, and there's a reason he is who he is.
I mean, he is the man of Mission Pro.
He is.
That moniker is true.
But he's still a jackass. So that's what.
Wow.
That's the point. Like, I think we talked about this before. This could have just been a fun, let's just have a match, let's see, you know, who's the better man kind of a deal. But no, he decided that it was offensive that I was coming over, so he kind of dialed it up a bit. But that's okay. That makes wrestling more fun as far as I'm concerned. So I haven't seen him so far. I know he's around here because he's loud. You can hear him as he walks around, but we'll see what's going to happen. I'm pretty confident.
Mission Pro Wrestling, I cannot thank you enough for everything you just did to me, for me I should say, out there. You're heroes, you're legends, you're awesome. Like, I've done a lot of wrestling matches, but it's rare when you go out and you receive such a warm ovation, especially when you stuck with me throughout that whole thing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can never say that I respect JP Harlow, but I understand where he's coming from, I understand what he's done, and I know what he's going to do in the future. And I swear on every single thing in my body that I would not have been able to get it done tonight if it wasn't for you. And I know that's cheesy, I know it's ridiculous, I know it's like I'm talking a fairy tale, but it's true. You give me life, I promise you I'll come back. And as for JP Harlow, that's what you get for disrespecting the British. We come over here and we reunite with our allies and we kick some ass. My friends, I promise I will see you soon. So this vlog is going to be all over the place, but we've arrived in Buc-ee's. Like, if you're from Texas, you know this. Look at Buc-ee's. It's like the world, it's a grocery store, there's got absolutely everything in it. And outside there's 120 gas pumps, or fuel pumps for my English friends. And it's the definition of success, and it's making me laugh. And also, as we approach, somebody is treating me like the nicest person in the world. It's my pal Thunder Rosa, he's currently buying stuff. What am I about to try? I can't remember the sweet thing.
What?
The sweet thing we bought, the strawberry cheese collage.
Collage.
I don't even know what it is, but I'm eating that. So
this kid, man.
Sorry?
You're funny.
Oh, thank you.
I've been treating him
ridiculously.
like
way too nice.
Yeah.
Way too nice and getting me fat. But we
come on, you have
we
to.
don't need to worry about that. I'm having a good time.
This was the day after the event, so the Sunday. And honestly, shout out to Thunder Rosa and her entire crew, Brian and Jeremiah, and I don't want to keep naming names because I'll forget some, but all of them. They just went out of their way to treat me, and they're just the greatest hosts ever. And because we were in downtown San Antonio having some dinner, they took me on this boat trip too, with the what do you call it? The tour guide is this Peruvian lady who's genuinely quite funny and made me laugh a few times. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was massively jet lagged at this point, but this was just so relaxing, and I kind of sat there on this boat learning about San Antonio, and I had a few moments where I was like, how has this even happened? This is the most surreal, absolutely just crazy situation, because like I say, flew out there, we know about that. Went and did a bunch of vlog type stuff. Then got to do the match, which was awesome. Again, Title Match Network. Make sure you may go check that out. And then I've got to do proper tourist stuff, which you don't always get to do. And I had no idea about the history of San Antonio, and now I do. But also, who doesn't want to get on a boat and just float around after you have had a big meal? Now, most people say you should go for a walk, which I understand. It does certain things to your digestion system. But we're not talking about fitness today. I am talking about mental health, and I am talking about brain health. And yeah, just floating around, taking it all in, and just trying to appreciate these kind of opportunities don't come up all the time. Like, you have to put the effort in, but it doesn't mean anything's going to come out the other side. So once again, just badass.
This vlog is just going to be a very random selection of clips, including this one with me sat in an airport after, I think, 4 hours delayed now. We are waiting for it. It always makes me laugh because this has been a very special weekend. I make sure I do a little roundup so we can actually talk about it in more detail rather than just show the clips. Like, it has been a lot of people being very nice to me, saying very nice things, and of course the wrestling show itself and reaction just kind of just puts a smile on your face, and it will go through for ages. But you always need to be brought back down to earth. Never get arrogant, always be humble. And yeah, so far, because of the weather, my flight has been delayed around about 4 hours. To the point, I was able to watch Raw in an airport, which was quite hard, because I couldn't hear everything, obviously, and write ups and downs, and we've never done that. The irony being that even though it's written and I could record it now and get it ready for the guys super early, I got to get home. And by the time I get home, it may be too late. So we have a written script that we can't do. I mean, this means nothing by the time you've seen it, because we will have fixed that. But as much as it sucks waiting in an airport, and I rather wouldn't have done, I do like the idea that you have a good few days and then life just gives you a little bit of a tap on the shoulder and says, no bro, don't you get ahead of yourself. But I am super tired, but it's okay. Like, the one thing I've been thinking, we make it all cheesy again like we did before the match, but the one thing I've been thinking, that isn't it cool to be given opportunities and be this busy and be tired because you're this busy? I heard a quote once, or it's something like, I work hard to be this busy, or something like that. And I thought, that's a cool thing. And I don't think anybody deserves anything. I think you work as hard as you can, and hopefully opportunities knock on your door. But there is a lot of work, on my side, which I massively appreciate. Like, we call it work, but it's not hard. There's a lot of effort there, but it's not hard because it's so fun. So the fact that I've got to do all this, and the fact that I'm sat in Austin Airport right now, surrounded by a bunch of crappy people who just want to go home or go start their holidays, whatever it will be. I think it's nice and fitting, especially because we want to get really stupid and really cheesy. you know, this is like the wrestling story, isn't it? How many times have you heard a wrestler say, I can't make my show because I'm stuck in the airport, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. So let's just say that we're playing the whole lifestyle. A few people ask me, am I going to come back? You know, if Mission Pro want me, I absolutely will. I'm not sure this is going to be the actual end of the video. Like I say, I may record something else, but thanks to Thunder Rosa, Brian, Jeremiah, the whole Mission Pro Wrestling crew. I'm going to be forgetting somebody, which is why I don't usually like naming people. So I'm like, no, I forgot someone. Just everyone. There were so many people that helped me out this weekend, especially, I won't say his name because I don't want to get him, not in trouble, so to speak, but somebody went out of their way for me this weekend. I only met them during the last few days, and that was awesome as well. Let's go off on a bit of a tangent because, again, I met this guy on Friday, I think it was, Friday, whatever it was, and on a Saturday, he did me a massive, massive solid. Like, he really did. I needed some help, and he went out of his way to help me. He didn't know me at all, and isn't that cool? Doesn't that just kind of make the world go around a little bit? I think so, because there are a lot of assholes, as we know, a lot of negative Nancy's. When you actually meet someone that's a super positive Pete, it does, it makes you feel good, as everyone did this weekend. Like, as I was in the airport, I was able to, and I'll make sure that this is in the video somewhere, I rewatched back my entrance pop, because I still haven't quite processed it. That's just great, that's just awesome. Still don't like my ring gear. The only reason I'm wearing that new ring gear is because loads of people have told me they like it. Not just saying that's true, I don't like it. I think I'm going to change it. And also, yeah, I'm wearing my hat. There's no way I could get it in my bag. So I'm wearing my hat. It doesn't fit my stupid big head. And my head is massive that Thunder Rosa got me. And now it's choking me. People are looking at me like I'm crazy. So there is a bit of activity now at the gate. So I think we should go and check out what's going to happen. But, you know, this has been pretty good. I'm a bit worried about going home. Back to normality. You know, you just want that adrenaline rush all the time. But there should be some cool things in the future that hopefully we can talk about soon, which of course I will let you in on. But there's no point saying goodbye. I'll say goodbye in case I don't film something else. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to film something else. So that was a stupid thing to say. I can probably tell I'm super tired. Look at this. Look at this bag. You can put your shopping in it. Anyway, that's the end of that bit. Let's see what's happening.